Complexities in global partnering.
Until recently, many U.S. and European firms viewed globalization as an opportunity to expand markets through exports, and to lower production costs by accessing low-cost foreign labor. These opportunities presented compelling enticements to invest in developing markets. However, the competitive threats posed by the evolution of these opportunities were often likely discounted or ignored. An example of this tendency to overvalue opportunities and underestimate risks can be seen in the joint ventures that are often required to satisfy foreign government regulations regarding indigenous ownership. Whereas companies from developed nations view strategic partnerships as a way to provide market access, enterprises from developing nations view them as a low-risk approach to knowledge transfer and to acquiring proprietary expertise and technology. As the transfer of technology and methods progresses, however, partners from these developing nations, which by now have largely acquired the necessary technology and know-how, will begin to question whether further value can be derived from continued collaboration. Once the perceived relative value of these alliances falls to a certain point, domestic partners will make efforts to dissociate from their mentors and begin independent operations. Having leveraged foreign expertise and successfully adopted those strategies in their home markets, the insatiable drive for sales underlying this approach motivates companies in developing economies to turn to exporting as a method for filling expanding production capacity. Following the path of industrial development modeled in the international product life cycle, 36 firms in developing countries that once represented export markets for U.S. and European companies evolve into competitors for market share in the home markets of their foreign partners. For example, Mahindra and Mahindra formed a joint venture in 1963 with the U.S.-based International Harvester to build tractors in India for the Indian market. 37 Today, Mahindra brand tractors are the top-selling brand of tractors in the world by volume. 38 and since 1994 have earned a strong reputation and growing loyalty in the U.S. market. 39 As this illustrates, foreign firms that begin collaborations as marketing or manufacturing partners may eventually end up as competitors. The evolution of alliances with foreign partners in developing economies thus represents two potential hazards to those, U.S. and European, firms that initially sought out the alliances, when the partner abandons the alliance to become a competitor in their domestic market, and thus reduces or eliminates a market for the U.S. and European exports, and then by eventually exporting these products to U.S. or European markets,